Good morning, my name is Jimmy, and this is the 2025 Ford Mustang. Yes, it's an EcoBoost, yes, it's the convertible, and no, it's not the spec that I would personally pick. But this is the perfect way to show the molten magenta metallic. It's less about the car and more about the color. I guess that's why they put it on fleet. But what do you need to know? I mean, if you want an American muscle car or a muscle car in general, there really isn't too much to choose from. No longer can you get the Charger, but the new one is coming. No longer can you get the Camaro. The Mustang is all that's left. Sure, you can get a Japanese muscle car, the 400Z, or a German muscle car, the Supra. But if you want something American with a good old V8, well, not this one, EcoBoost, like I said, but you can get the Mustang. So I got my Timmys. Let's go for a drive. Being that it is a convertible, I guess I do have to drop the top to get the full experience. Unlike some other manufacturers where you're able to still drive at a decent rate, on the Mustang, you can basically, like a slow crawl, it's fine, but realistically, you're almost coming to a complete stop. That was too fast for it. Come on, there you go. Let's go. Yes, it is an automatic. For the EcoBoost, you can't even get it in manual anymore. So it's no longer an option. If you want a manual, you have to get the V8, which honestly is the one I would go for anyways, but it's fine. Put in a sport on track, you put an L. It does hold gears decently well. Quite a comfortable drive. No, this doesn't have like the Magna Ride or anything like that, but still, because it is a convertible, it's sort of wiggly to begin with, so that helps. Buffeting, yeah, there's some. It is a convertible. There's not much to compare to. It's not like you can go out and ask Toyota to build a Solara. There just aren't many convertibles anymore. So the fact that you're still able to get one from Ford, you know what? I'll be okay with basically anything that they give me. I think as it sits, it's a perfectly fine automobile. And when you want to be a little bit dumb, I mean, it doesn't sound like it's the worst thing in the world. Sure, it's not a V8, but doesn't really sound like a 4-cylinder, does it? for the enthusiasts, if you're getting a Mustang, you're going to be getting the V8. You're going to be getting a hardtop. You're going to be getting a 6-speed. So, as spec, this is more cruiser. This is more Sunday morning drive type of car. It's less spin out at Cars and Coffee type of vehicle. And as tested here, Ford basically gave all the options. The 201A package and everything else. The bronze package, which some may not like. But with this, even when it's a little cold today, which it certainly is, I can get my heated seats, heated steering wheel, or if it's a little warmer, I got ventilated seats. I got all the things to keep me comfortable. Sure, it doesn't have a scarf system like Mercedes does, but you're also not paying Mercedes money. You can get into a Mustang convertible for under 50,000 Canadian. Aspect is like 60 something, 61 or so. So it's not like it's the most expensive thing, but it's not the least expensive. What am I saying? See, it does that rev match downshift. Doesn't sound horrible. Small bit of tunnel. That was like 20% throttle. Put it back in drive. Well, yes, they give you this low gear so that you can still at least hold on to revs. No paddle shifters. You don't get any of that anymore. It's, like I said, it's designed to be a cruiser. It's less about being a sports car. Which, you know what? If you really wanted the sports car, like I said, you're going to get the V8. You're going to get a 6-speed. So it's not that big of a deal. The people that's buying the Ecoboost is like, they just want the Mustang for the brand, maybe a little bit for the image, the style. And this, in this color, in this spec, you definitely get a lot of that. In any case, I'm gonna keep driving here. I'm just gonna soak this all in. If you want to keep watching, by all means. If not, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you later. Take care. Perfect time for a little bit of rain. And no, I can't put the top up while driving. I do have to pull over, which I'm not gonna do until it rains real hard.